Hey soldier, let's get right tonight.
Here I go, scream my lungs out and try to get to you. You are my only one. I let go, but there's just no one that gets me like you do. You are my only one.
Yo, what is good? Welcome to the Solgr and Fusha Only show. I am Solgr Only.
As well as I am Fusha Only, the one and only. Dun dun dun.
We are back. This is actually the first episode we've done of this podcast in about a month.
In quite some time. We've been really busy. Things keep coming up and there's another curveball around the corner, but we finally had some time to go ahead and record today.
Yeah, we finally got our internet back up, finally got settled back down, so like we said last week on our Walking Dead podcast, Talking Decay, everything should be back now on its regular schedule, so just bear with me this week. I'm actually kind of battling the start of a cold or a sore throat or something, so just
That's
bear with
true.
me this week, but...
Well, I mean, the weather warmed up really nice. It was beautiful, sunny, and then it snows for like 2 days.
Yeah, it's that good old Utah weather.
Yes, I am not amused, Mother Nature. Please stop snowing. I
Yeah,
want the
it's-
sun in the summer.
Yeah, the weather here is very bipolar, so if you're from Salt Lake City, you definitely know what we're getting at.
Yes, we can get all 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah, you really can.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we actually have a lot to get into this week. First on the video game front, there's a lot of stuff coming out just this Tuesday alone, actually.
Yes, there's a lot of stuff coming out, and just so you all know, I finally finished Until Dawn. All of my people died. Spoilers, if you haven't played it yet, but all but 2 people died. It was Sam and the what's his name with glasses?
Wasn't it, is it not Mike, is it, or?
No, Mike died.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, Mike died. Is it Chris?
Chris, yeah, it was Chris, yeah. Sam and Chris were the only 2 that survived, and it really makes me want to play it again to try and get everybody to stay alive. But it was good, and it was, because I was getting to the point where I was telling Soldier Only, just tell me how it ends, just tell me how it ends, I'm never going to finish it. And he's like, no, it's such a big twist. So I'm like, okay, fine. I get to the twist part, and then I was like addicted, and I couldn't stop playing until it was done.
I told you, after the twist, after that big story twist, I knew you were going to be able, that I told you that you were going to finish it.
Yeah.
And after that, you finished it really quick after that twist. Once that twist happened, I can tell it definitely pulled you into the game. Way more than you're into it for the first half of the game.
I want to replay it, and I want to see how it goes if I choose to kill Josh. If I choose to kill Ashley instead of Josh.
See, I'm curious what happens at that moment too.
Yeah, so
Not to get into too many spoilers, but
Yeah,
I know
true.
what moment you're talking about, and I wonder what happens if you make the other choice.
So I will still play it a few other times to see what other scenarios play out and how it goes, because I know I'm changing a lot of choices, and I'm going to try and be a lot quicker to when Jessica and Mike are in the woods. I need to, when they're going to the cabin, I need to be a lot quicker on that. But I still really enjoyed it. I'm glad I finally got around to it. Now I just need to get around to Life is Strange and finish Ratchet and Clank, which I have gotten pretty far in.
Yeah, Until Dawn is definitely one of those games that that influences multiple playthroughs, especially since that you can have that ending like you're talking about where no one dies. At our local game store, remember one of the guys there? He said that he was able to do that playthrough where no one died. I think he said it was his first playthrough, and no one died.
No way.
I think he said that. I can't remember, but I almost want to say that's what he said. It was his first playthrough and no one died. I don't know.
It could have been. I don't know. But
I at least definitely heard that somewhere. Maybe it wasn't
Yeah.
him, but I have heard that somewhere that it was their first playthrough and no one died. I haven't even played it yet. I actually almost started it the other day, but
you should. I would like to see how your playthrough goes
Yeah.
out. Which is also making me wonder what Life is Strange is going to be like. Are you going to have to make choices like that too in Life is Strange?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never really okay, I don't think I've even read like an actual review, or I've never really watched any gameplay or anything like that, so I don't know like how the mechanics and everything like that works. All I've heard is that it's just a phenomenal game, excellent story. Play it, like that's all I've pretty much been told from everybody.
Well, we'll get
So we
around to
definitely
it.
need to get into it, and I'm glad that we don't know a lot about it. So we both are going into it pretty blind, so it should be pretty fun.
What I'm most excited for, though, coming out this Tuesday.
Yeah, getting back into what's coming out this Tuesday. The biggest thing, of course, is Horizon Zero Dawn is finally launching.
Which I am so excited for.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to that game since pretty much since E3 last year, so June of last year. I've been pretty hyped on it.
And it looks incredible. We already have it pre-ordered and saved the receipt so we can go pick it up. And
yeah, we'll probably be able to get it Monday night, the night before, probably.
Yeah, because if there's a midnight release in the east side of the country, it's going to be like just an early launch.
Yeah,
for
it's
ours.
10 o'clock our time when they do that.
Yeah.
Yep, and then as well, Tuesday, update 1.6 and The Last Stand DLC is finally dropping for The Division, so I'm also definitely going to be spending some time with that as well.
And you have been playing some Fallout. We came across a few Easter eggs in Fallout, which is really cool.
So since we already got into what you've been playing lately, we'll get into what I've been playing lately. I actually have been playing a lot of Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm very determined to finally beat a campaign, so I'm pretty far into it. I'm not sure exactly how far I am through the game, but I definitely should at least be about halfway, maybe more. I also have plans of trying to finish off the Doom, Titanfall 2, and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare campaigns, but like you said, I've also been playing a lot of Fallout 4 as well, too.
Well, and there's also Resident Evil.
That's right, Resident Evil 7 I still need to wrap up.
I don't see how you do the scary games. I mean, like, I was able to handle Until Dawn, but I'm not a big fan of horror. Like I have my moments where I can watch it and stuff, but I turn into a pansy. Like, The Evil Within, I was like, I don't know if I can keep watching you play this. It's a little too scary for me. Which, I mean, it's not afraid to admit, some scary movies legitimately scare, even games legitimately scare me to where I'm like, I wouldn't be able to move.
Yeah, that intro part to The Evil Within was very intense. I definitely want to get that game again and play it.
I do. I would like to see how that one plays out and what the big twist is in that one.
Yeah. I mean, it's made by, if I remember right, I think his name is Shinji Mikami, and he's actually one of the main guys behind Resident Evil. He was actually the guy behind Resident Evil 4, which is, I think, one of the best entries in the whole franchise, and honestly, one of my favorite games of all time. It would definitely be in my top 10 games of all time, but top 5 maybe. I don't know. I'd have to sit down and actually make an official list. But and another thing. And another thing this Tuesday is actually it's in Destiny news. This Tuesday, Iron Banner for the month is starting as well, so it'll run from this Tuesday to next Tuesday. So this week is definitely going to be busy. There should be a lot of stuff coming to the channel. There should be, some gameplay videos, reviews, early impressions, stuff like that. So
I need to get in and play my Warlock in Destiny.
Yeah, you.
I'll get around to it.
Because you haven't spent really that much time in Destiny. I mean, obviously, I play that game every single day still. So obviously, I've still been playing that. But like I said, I'm trying to get all these other campaigns that I have finished off. I mean, Fallout 4 is one of those games, like, I don't know if I'll ever finish it, the campaign. I mean, I've put, what did I did? I checked on it the other day. I'm roughly, it was over 200 hours or something I think I put in it. And I've done so much of the side stuff that, like, I'm probably not even, like, halfway through, like, the main story missions.
But you've still explored so much more than I have.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. I still haven't discovered the whole map yet either. I still have a lot of the map I haven't
uncovered. Yeah, you still haven't
uncovered.
come across Railroad.
No, yeah, that's the thing. I still haven't even came across the Railroad faction yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came across all the 3 factions. I've only come across about 2 factions, I think. Brotherhood is still...
Yeah. You, just recently met the Brotherhood, right?
Yeah, just recently. Because I'm already part of the Minutemen.
Well, yeah, everyone is. That always happens.
That's like
after
the
that,
first one you
after the Minutemen, you can kind of pick what faction you want to have your loyalties more towards.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Minutemen, Brotherhood of Steel, Railroad, Institute. I want to say there's another one too that I'm forgetting, but
There might be, but that actually sounds like all of them.
I know there is like another group of people, but I don't know if you can actually like do stuff for, you know what I mean? I think it's just a group of people you find. It's like the Atom Cats, I think is what it is. They're kind of like a greaser style kind of group. I haven't came across them yet. I've only read about them and heard about them. So yeah, still definitely a lot to do in that game. Oh yeah, another thing I've been playing lately, actually this weekend, the open beta for Ghost Recon Wildlands has been going on. And I've been playing that on PC. I got the open beta on PC, and I've actually put, I think it's roughly around 13 or 14 hours into it already in just a couple nights. Like, that first night I got it, I actually pulled an all-nighter and played it for 7 hours straight, and which is saying a lot, because when I play games on PC, you know how I plan on getting a better keyboard, but it cramps my keyboard hand, my left hand, so bad. I don't know, because it has to be kind of in this awkward position. So I definitely tire out playing PC games faster than I do playing console games. So that's saying something that game was good enough to keep me pulled into it for 7 hours, straight. So
that's true. That does say a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and that game actually comes out March 7th, 2 days after my birthday. So
and
it's looking really good. The thing is, though, I've been playing the beta on PC, but I don't know if I get it. I know I'm going to get it eventually. I don't know if I'm going to get it on day 1 on March 7th. I'd like to. But I don't know if I'm going to just get it on PC or maybe Xbox. I don't know.
If not,
I might even get it on both.
we'll
I might get it
see.
Xbox and PC. I don't know.
One other thing that I was going to say, though, is I actually got another Fallout puzzle. So now I have 3 different Fallout puzzles that I will hopefully get started on here soon. And if you check out my Instagram, you'll be able to see those progress shots along the way. But don't check yet because I haven't started.
Yeah.
I'll get around to it.
Yeah, that's Instagram, at Fusha only.
Mm-hmm.
You actually have pictures of your previous puzzle, right?
Well, the Crimson one is the first one I did in a long time.
Yeah.
But it's the Nuka-Cola series, the first one I'm going to just get started on hopefully by the end of this weekend.
Yeah, I can't wait till you
done.
get these Fallout ones done. These Fallout ones are amazing.
Yes, I know. I'm so excited to get all 3 of them done. 2 of them are the same size, but the puzzle pieces are bigger on the one and compared to the Nuka-Cola series ones. But the Nuka-Cola one that I'm going to get started on is the same size and same amount of pieces as the Crimson one.
So there's 3 Fallout ones?
Yeah. There's Nuka-Cola, the Lone Wanderer with the guy, and the Lone Wanderer with the girl.
We did. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, it's the Lone Wanderer girl on the road, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then the guy is the one with dog meat when he's standing on the car wreck or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I forgot. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I'm excited because I discovered this cool thing, Mod Podge, and it's gonna be so awesome to frame them when I'm done.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I know. Once we get our rooms situated, more set up here.
Once we're done with being under construction.
Yeah, especially once we get our office and studio finished. I know. I have a bunch of Destiny posters and stuff we're gonna have up. Now we're gonna have these Fallout ones. We might have to put one of the Fallout ones in our room or something. But
I'd be chill with that. I just want to work on a puzzle because it's like an escape.
But I definitely want the Nuka-Cola one in here.
Yeah.
Because it matches the black and red really well.
I agree. You can only imagine people listening.
Right, yeah, because that's another thing. We do have future plans of of doing video for our podcast and actually start streaming them on Twitch and whatnot. So that is future plans. To start having video to our podcast as well, for both of them too, for this one and the Walking Dead podcast too.
Talking Decay.
Talking Decay, yeah, which is recorded and posted on Monday, so that will actually be up tomorrow. Speaking of which, we have an episode tonight. So we'll watch it tonight, and then we'll talk about it tomorrow.
I'm so excited for it. I don't think it was smart.
No spoilers on this episode. Remember, we don't spoil on this show, but the Walking Dead podcast, Talking Decay, has spoilers.
Yeah, so I just won't say anything at all. I just can't wait for tonight's episode. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, all we can really say is that it's shaping up to be a really good season.
And if you don't watch it, it's a shame on you. You need to watch it.
Yeah, you're definitely missing out. I mean, me and you are definitely kind of to get into some TV shows and movies and stuff. Like, me and you are definitely missing out on a lot too.
Yeah,
we're super far behind on Daredevil, and there's a lot of stuff that we really need to get into.
Well, now that we have cable on the internet again, it's really nice. But that one show that I wish I could watch more of, that it just cracks me up, is The Detour. That show is just so funny. It's just like, oh my god, how are they getting away with this stuff on TV?
Yeah, especially for it being TBS. Is what I'm surprised about is TBS. Yeah, because you've been watching it as I've been playing some of these games, and so the TV's kind of right next to the monitor, so I kind of watch it too, and yeah, that show's hilarious.
We do need to set aside one weekend a month to where we just catch up on Netflix, like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Stranger Things. Yeah. Because there's so many shows that I want to watch on Netflix that I'll get ready to watch them. I'll be like, wait, no, I need to wait for you to watch them with me. But then you're still playing, and I'm like, I want to watch these. I want to catch up. I want to know what all the hype's about. And so we should
so many activities and so little time.
As always, but we should set up aside one weekend.
We do. We need to have a dedicated, I think a night a week. We need to have a dedicated Netflix night.
Or day, we could do it Sunday morning.
Or day, yeah. I mean, yeah, because Sunday, we have this podcast we do on Sundays, so, yeah. I mean, this is only 45 minutes out of the day, so, I mean,
That's true.
Preferably one of the weekdays, or weekend days.
I agree, either Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, because even Doctor Who is starting back up again in April.
That's
right?
going to be Saturday nights.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good movies coming out this year. We have Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
That's May 5th is when it's...
May 5th?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
And then there's also my inner child really cannot wait for Beauty and the Beast.
Right.
That one I think actually comes out in March, and we're going to go see it. I love Beauty and the Beast, and I really like how they're taking all these old Disney movies and recreating them into a live action.
Doing live action versions of them, yeah. I think it's cool, to see a live action Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
I mean, there was that awful TV show, but that was a different take on it. This is actually true to the original story.
Yeah.
So this is a lot better.
I just wish they would have had somebody else play in Snow White and the Huntsman.
Yeah, I didn't really see any
Stewart.
of those. Yeah, I didn't really see any of those.
It was a good show. Movie. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. But, I mean, they made a second one without Kristen Stewart in it at all.
Right, because it was just about the Huntsman, I think, right?
Yeah, it goes to show how bad of an actor she is. The
studio probably didn't want to do another one with her, so they're like, we're just going to do this one about the Huntsman.
Yeah, she's just so bland.
It's
I mean,
just
her
flat,
happy face to her sad face is
all
the same face.
Yeah. She has no emotion.
Yeah.
And it's and then when those scenes are supposed to have it, you can tell she's trying so hard, and there's still nothing there. It's insane how she is even
she
in
has
the industry.
Most severe case of resting bitch face I've ever seen.
It's almost not even that, because it's just resting nothing. There's
right?
just nothing there.
True.
It's just so deadpan, there's no emotion. Yeah, it's crazy.
But I'm super excited for some of these movies coming out, and another one that should be coming out on DVD soon that we should have to absolutely get is Doctor Strange.
I think it's out already.
Yeah.
On DVD, actually.
We should get it.
We'll have to go to our movie store and go get it.
Yeah, because
we'll buy it. We'll buy it no matter what.
We still haven't seen Doctor Strange, but it's going to be part of... Well, there's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Right, but
there's
I think Doctor Strange is going to be in that. I think he's going to have a part in the... Not in Guardians 2, in the next Avengers, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was leading to, because there's going to be the Infinity War, where it connects even more. It's going to be even bigger than it was when they connected Thor and Iron Man and Hulk, and it's going to be even bigger than that.
Isn't Thor 3 this year? Ragnarok?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, because that's supposed to have Hulk in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's this year.
It'd be cool if they do a separate Hulk movie with the guy that plays him in the Avengers. Because the two...
Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo. Because the two... Mark Ruffalo is what I know. But the two Incredible Hulk movies that they made so far have just been, like, total flops. They're, like, no good at all. It's like, why didn't you just have Mark Ruffalo from get-go?
But at the same time, I also like how the Mark Ruffalo Hulk that we've seen in these Avengers, they still count those as his Hulk. You know what I mean? Because I like how they didn't do another reboot, another origin story with Mark Ruffalo as it now, because they've already done it twice. You know, like they don't. I'm glad they didn't do it again.
Well, yeah,
but Mark Ruffalo is the best Hulk, and I do want a Mark Ruffalo standalone.
Yeah, but not like an introductory one, but like a where is he now type.
Yeah, I mean, because from what I understand from Thor Ragnarok, Thor 3, and how Hulk's in it, from what I understand, it's kind of along this. I think it's kind of along the storylines of like Planet Hulk and stuff. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Is I hope they actually do a Planet Hulk.
Yeah, and I think it's like from what I'm not positive, but from what I get from it, I think it's kind of like leading down that line, which would be really cool. So, and if it is, then we probably would see a standalone Hulk probably in the near future.
And I would like that because I.
Speaking of which, standalone. Spider-Man Homecoming, I think, is this summer, isn't it? This year, I think?
I think it is this summer.
I think that's this year as well.
Which reminds me, this summer is also the remastered Crash Bandicoot.
Right, yeah, that's coming out this year. It's called the Insane Trilogy.
Insane Trilogy, yeah, I'm excited
it's
about
all the
that.
original ones remastered for PS4.
Can you imagine if they did a Spyro?
I wish they would, and it's funny because Spyro was actually made by Sony Studios, you know, so...
maybe they'll wait to see how Crash Bandicoot does.
Yeah, it could easily come to that. I mean, because that whole platform genre has kind of been dormant for a while. I mean, there hasn't really been any good platformers. I mean, you get Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I think without that Ratchet and Clank coming out and being as good as it was, this Crash Bandicoot trilogy isn't getting made.
That's true. They would have just seen it as a thing in the past.
I don't think they would even have the idea to even remaster Crash. Because the most recent... excuse me, God, I'm brain farting. Ratchet and Clank. The Ratchet and Clank that you've been playing, that's actually a remaster of the original one.
Yeah.
It's a PS4 remaster. And it's fantastic, you know, so that kind of it's kind of showing other game developers that the platform genre can be good, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Without that game being made, I don't think there would be a Crash trilogy coming out.
I agree. What I really wish they would do, though, is remaster Beyond, because I never finished that one on PS3.
Right, yeah.
But it'd be cool.
Actually, that studio does have one, you know, their movie-like games that you like. There actually is, I think, I'm going to have to look it up. I'm not positive, so don't quote me on this, but I think it might be this year. It's Detroit. What is it? Detroit Human something. It has to do with, like, kind of synths, robot, you know, kind of, like, artificial humans.
That sounds interesting.
It looks really good, and the main character, the actress in it, the female, I don't know her name, but she was in The Following, and she was really good in it too. So
well, that's what I'm really excited for about Horizon Zero Dawn. Is it's machine, but it's also olden times. Like they mix two completely different genres, and it just looks so wicked.
Yeah, I want to go in completely blind to it, so I haven't actually like read any of the reviews. I've just kind of like looked at the scores, And so far, I mean, the game is critically acclaimed. I mean, the lowest score I've seen is an 8 out of 10. The rest have been 9 and 9.5. So far, it is critically acclaimed. One of the things that I did see that one of the reviewers said is that it's huge. Like he said, it's a huge game. So, and that's good. That's what I want. I that's kind of one of the only worries I really had about Horizon. Obviously, you know, it looks amazing and all that stuff. So I know it's going to be good. But the only worries I really had about it is the length. You know, like I didn't know if it was going to be short, but from what I hear, it's huge. There's a lot of side quests. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of open world and.
That's cool.
So it could easily be another one of those games that takes us forever to beat.
Yes, since we do have a lot of those, and there's some other ones that we haven't even started yet, but we get busy. I mean, we are adults.
Yeah, because like you said, there is a couple games that we haven't even really started, like Life is Strange, for instance.
We'll get around to it, and we'll let you know when we do, because there'll definitely be our review on it.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in getting into Life is Strange too, because I've heard so much great things about it.
And it's like a butterfly effect type game, but
that's what I gather. Yeah, because from what I get, the main character, I think she can like control time, kind of. She can kind of go back in time and change events and stuff. So, and like you were saying earlier. You're hoping it's one of those games that has a lot of choice and stuff, and from what I remember, I think it does. You know, like depending on what you choose, it's going to affect the outcome of the game. And what's interesting, because when the game was actually coming out, it was coming out in like episodes. But the game we bought is the disc version, and it's the complete. It's the complete
we waited
game.
We did wait for it to be complete, and then we ended up getting it at GameStop. That's
the same thing I need to do with Hitman, because Hitman, the complete first season is out now, all the episodes.
Yeah.
It's out on disc now, to where you can get them all complete, so. From what I heard, I think that they're going to actually be doing like a season 2 with that and start releasing more. That was a big risk that studio took of doing a release format like that, releasing it in downloadable episodes. But I don't know, it was interesting because when I first heard about them doing that, I was like, oh no, you know, like I hated that. But from what I've seen and heard is it's actually worked out quite well for them. So I think they're going to keep going with that format.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
I mean, because at the time when it was coming out, I wasn't really getting a lot of games like digitally. You know, I was always buying them on disc. I mean, for the most part, we still buy them physical most of the time, but we kind of have gotten into buying digitally a little more.
Which
definitely once we got PC now, because now with PC, obviously, all the games we get are digital.
Yeah, which I'm really glad I did finally get you Skyrim. That was one of your Christmas presents.
Right.
But when it comes down to either Fallout or Skyrim, I still haven't played Skyrim myself, but I've seen you play it a few times. And I can't help but still lean towards Fallout. Because I know there's that whole stigma of, ooh, Fallout or Skyrim. And I'm like, I'm Fallout. I like the shooter aspect more than the melee. Yeah.
I mean, like I told you earlier, Skyrim does have, like, bow and arrow, so they do have, like, some ranged weapons, but I think Fallout is more your taste, for sure. I think you would like Skyrim, though.
I don't
think you'd hate it or anything. I know you'd like it, you I just think you would definitely like Fallout more, I would say.
For sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's that common cold kicking in. But yes, sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about that. That was a little gross.
It happens to the best of us, you know. We are only human, and
I hate getting sick.
God, yeah, you sick is just no fun.
I actually had a pretty good winter, though. Like, I didn't get hardly sick at all this winter, really, until now.
I did a couple times really bad.
You did. Yeah, you got...
When I got hit with the sickness, I was knocked out.
Yeah, you couldn't even get out of bed, and that's like how I normally am, too. I'm a pansy. I hate getting sick. I hate getting sick.
But, another thing, we should, if I remember right, we should be able to get the loot crate for the month of February.
Yeah, we are actually going to have to put, we should have one more Loot Crate video coming, but then after that we might put that,
On the back burner.
we might put that content, on hiatus just for a little while, just because we have some other stuff to get straightened out.
That's true, and we do also have a wedding to plan for.
Exactly, exactly. This is a huge year for Solgr and Fusha only, so, because we are planning on getting married in August, and we're already going into March.
I know, I can't believe it. Your
And that's the
birthday's-
crazy thing, that's what I was going to say. Both of us have our birthdays, like before. Mine's in March, yours in end of April.
Yours is beginning of March. I actually like how close our birthdays are together.
Yeah, I like how they're close, but not crazy close. Not like
we're not
a
the
week
same
apart
sign.
or a week or two apart.
Yeah.
Or we're not the same sign either.
Yeah, the
Astronomical.
astronomical sign. But I just can't believe your birthday's coming up here in like less than 10 days. It's like 8 days.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to spoil you some more little extra special. And then we also got our 4-year anniversary coming up in April before my birthday.
Yeah, 4-year anniversaries, beginning of April, I
can't believe it feels like just yesterday.
It's kind of crazy, it's definitely flown by, because, like, what I was just going to say, like, about, about video games and stuff, it's crazy seeing this time of year this busy with video games, because, as we all know, the busy time is around the holidays. And normally around this time, that like kind of spring and kind of going like early summer and stuff is normally like just nothing, like just drought.
Where a lot of games are just still in development. There hasn't been any release dates or things
Yeah, because then we normally start hearing about them in June at E3 and stuff. So then you get hyped for them over the summer, and then the fall and holidays is when they all come out. But
the ones that are coming out, I bet, are going to be up for nomination at E3.
Well, they don't. I mean, E3 isn't really like an award show, though. It's actually it's a convention, like where they show off stuff.
Yeah, but there is.
But
like,
but they do awards though. They do like best of E3, best of show, best. Yeah, they do that though.
Yeah,
so
see.
yeah. But the last couple of years, we are starting to see this trend though, where more substantial, better games are coming out earlier in the year. Because for instance, one of the top games of the year last year, Uncharted 4, came out it was March last year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
And Overwatch, who pretty much was the game of the year, came out in, I think it was like April or May.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I think it was May, I think. But it was, I mean, so yeah, we had like, and then even Doom came out right after Uncharted, like a week after Uncharted.
Well, they've just been getting them out quick.
Yeah, and those are 3 phenomenal games that were released earlier in the year.
I still just really love how they did Uncharted 4. And I'm really excited for, isn't it Among Thieves, the spinoff?
What is it called? Yeah, the one with Zoe or whatever from the second one.
Yeah.
It's not Among Thieves, but I can't remember what it's called, but...
It's something along those lines, though, because it's a spin-off where if you are aware, if you knew anything of the whole Uncharted series, then you know in the second one, there's this other girl.
Zoe. Yeah.
And now that the Uncharted is finished with Nathan Drake and his wife, Elena, now that everything's kind of wrapped up with them, there's really nowhere else for him to go. There's room for Zoe and her new partner is from
It was actually the one of the bad characters from the 4th one.
Yeah.
It was. I can't remember her name now.
It was, from the 4th one with what's his name?
Rafe. She was Rafe. She was Rafe's partner. Yeah.
See, and even though I didn't really like Zoe all that much, like her personality would just change on you so quick, and you're like, she betrayed you again. But
it's interesting because I think she's going to be the main character. It looks like she's the character you control,
and that'd be cool. That would be cool to continue on the legacy of what Uncharted has started.
I think it's like it's more than like a DLC too. From what I hear, it's actually like a whole complete game. It's like a whole nother game.
I like that because I really like the universe of Uncharted.
I do too.
The pictures, the nature of it all, and how it's kind of like going back in history, and it's like this big treasure hunt, and it's
yeah,
cool.
I definitely recommend getting the Nathan Drake collection because that is a phenomenal trilogy, and then playing and then the fourth one.
Yeah,
it's the perfect ending to it. They ended it so beautifully, and
it really couldn't.
Uncharted 4 was my personal game of the year last year.
Yeah,
I mean, Overwatch is phenomenal. It deserves all the awards it got.
Yeah,
but my game of the year for last year was easily Uncharted 4.
I agree. I like Overwatch, but it's much more of a competitive game, whereas that's where I don't strive in competitive. I'm just like, oh, you want to win? Okay, there you go.
I mean, yeah, I mean, me too. I mean, I play PvP, and I like it, but it's just weird, because I also... and I am like a competitive person, but I'm not like the people you see in there that are uber, like super competitive, like, and it just gets so toxic at times, like I like playing PvP more relaxed and just having fun, like that was the PvP I fell in love with growing up when we were playing GoldenEye, on Nintendo 64
right,
PvP.
007,
yeah,
and it's
that was so much fun, yeah.
It's the split screen, so you're looking at their screen to see where they're at and sneaking up on them, or they're trying to find you.
For real, in this very room, back in junior high, me and John and Dave and Nate, like we used to we would sit in here all day long and just play GoldenEye 007 PvP. Mm-hmm. And it was so much fun. It was literally some of the funnest I've ever had in video games.
Yeah. You know what, actually, I just remembered that we still haven't seen, but there's been reviews that it wasn't good. Was
the Assassin's Creed movie, right? Yeah.
Assassin's Creed movie.
I knew it was going to get bad reviews. I really didn't have high expectations. I just wanted to see it, and I still do want to see it.
I still do want to see it too, because it's like to each their own.
Because I will have my own opinion.
Yeah, exactly. But on other news, I'm actually kind of glad that they did stop trying to make a movie for Uncharted, because I feel like they would have just ruined it. Whereas if you actually play all four of the Uncharted,
I think they're still.
It's still working on it.
I think so. Yeah, the movie that I told you that was canceled was Friday the 13th, which I'm super bummed about.
Yes, but then it's like it would still be cool to see Uncharted in a movie. But
if done right,
and that's what I fear, is that it won't be done right, especially after the reviews on Assassin's Creed. But I would like to see Assassin's Creed for myself to know, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Or it's just like.
I mean, from what I have heard about it, like some of the stuff that people didn't like about it, I think it's stuff that I won't like about it too. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's stuff that that I could see that that I kind of agree with, if that's how it is.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but I still do want to see it.
That's true. I do still want to see it too, and I guess we'll just wait to further notice of Uncharted, because I still love all the games.
Yeah, I need to do some more research on it, because as far as I know, like, I think they are still trying to make it, but I think they're still trying to get a director, still trying to, get it cast, like... It's definitely moving very slowly, but so there's also supposed to be a new Tomb Raider too.
Yeah, well, and like, and how there's gonna be the Justice League with Ben Affleck and everything, and how he kind of directs and produces the movies himself.
Right.
We were just talking about this last night, how he isn't gonna be directing
the next Batman.
Right. Which makes me wonder, did he direct the first Batman he was in?
No, I don't think he did.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think he did that one. I would have to look and double check, but I'm pretty sure I don't think he did.
Yeah, because
it would be the Batman versus Superman, because that's the only one that he's been in so far.
Yeah. Which I am just so impressed with how he pulled out Batman.
Yeah, he did really good in it.
I was really scared for Batfleck.
Yeah, Batfleck. I didn't have a lot of... my expectations for it weren't that great. But no, he did really good. I liked him. Mm-hmm. It was a very good movie, for sure. I mean, we still need to see Man of Steel again so that we can actually see the full ending.
That's true.
But yeah, I think that isn't the Justice League movie this year too. I mean,
Yes.
like, God, there's
Yes.
a lot of good movies this year.
Oh yeah, by far. And we'll actually go down to that new theater that's down on Redwood. Hopefully it'll be done by then.
Yeah, it will be. I think
Yeah.
it looks like it's almost done. It practically looks done right now, but I don't think it is. Like, I don't think they have movies showing in it right now.
Mm.
But yeah, there was a new movie theater made just right up the street from us. So hopefully it has the same reclining chairs that the movie theater we've been going to has,
I would hope so.
because those are freaking amazing.
Yeah, I'd really hope so, because you can even recline back in them, and it's just like, now if only I could smoke in the theater.
Right? Yeah, that's the only way that can get better, is if we can have a
Right.
cigarette in there. Yeah, I know, because I had never been in that theater, or I have, but not in a very long time. So when I saw those chairs in there, I was like, "Are you serious?" Because I never seen chairs like
I
that
know,
in a movie
I freaked
theater.
out when I went there with my mom. I don't remember what movie it was I saw. I think it was like the second Avengers or something.
I think it was one of those.
Yeah, it was one of those that I saw with my mom and my sister, and I was just so taken back and so amazed with those chairs. And you can like have your feet reclined, but people can still walk by just fine. It's like,
Yeah,
What?
even with your feet reclined, there's still room for people to walk by. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it cuts out seats so that there's less people in one theater, but they're more comfortable in the one theater than having the extra few rows, you know? So
Yeah.
it's just kind of...
Yeah, it probably does seat less people. But now that I think about it, like, I don't think it would really seat that much less, though. It probably is
Yeah,
less,
no.
but not by much, because it's
And
still
it's
fat. It still fit a lot of
significant,
people.
Yeah.
Excuse me. God.
We need to get you some vitamin C.
Yeah, I know I need to take some of this, what is it, Airborne, I think?
Airborne, yeah. Yeah, we can't get you sick. Because you can't get me sick. If I get sick, I'm going
No.
to be out for days.
Yeah, exactly. We do not need to get you sick.
I don't know what it is,
sick.
but whenever I get a cold, it knocks me out to where like I feel okay for a day or two, and then I'm just like, I can't even move. It hurts to move. It hurts to do anything.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm
I
like that
definitely
for
felt
these-
it coming on. Like last night, I felt my throat starting to hurt, and but yeah, when I woke up this morning, it was definitely like, oh, yep. I mean, especially like those body aches too. You know, like I could feel, you know, that cold.
Well, and this
That cold
stupid
body
weather
ache.
we've had hasn't helped because it was getting sunny and warm to where we wouldn't even need to wear a jacket.
No,
And
yeah,
then boom, snow.
there was a drastic temperature drop. Like it dropped fast. Because like, yeah, like you
And
said, it
quick.
was nice. Like we were wearing t-shirts outside, and then next thing, like later that day, we were back in like our winter coats.
Hmm. Well, it's just like yesterday or the other day when we went to get food. We're driving out of the storm. It's sunny and cloudy, sunny and clouds, and then we're driving back into the storm where it's like you can't even see the sky.
Yeah.
And it was like you look to the north, bright sunny skies, white clouds. You look to the west, to the south.
No,
and it's
no
storm.
sun. Yeah, you couldn't even see the sun. It was so like just gray and gloomy.
And bizarre. Weather is weird.
Yeah,
Just
it
be
was
on
crazy.
our side for once and don't snow no more.
But yeah, we're getting down to just about to wrap up this episode this week. It's definitely good to be back on our schedule. There's a lot of stuff to look forward to this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we went over a lot of the stuff, you know, on this
We
episode.
kind of jump from one thing to another, but I can't help it. I just look shiny things. I'm distracted.
Yeah, well, I mean, both of us are rather easily distracted, and we're both scatterbrained as hell. So.
Maybe that's why we fit together so well.
Right. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this week's episode. You can follow the show on Twitter at SportsNerd48 to keep up with everything. If you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure you hit that thumbs up button to like this episode. Sub to the channel for more content. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram at SolgrOnly. You can follow her on Instagram at FushaOnly. Actually, mine's SolgrOnly Gaming is my Instagram, so yeah.
And mine was Fusha_only, but now it's back to just Fusha only.
Yeah, just Fusha only, so. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll have links to everything down in the description, so you can check out the links there as well.
If you have any commentary or questions, let us know, and we'll bring it
We'll
up.
see you next week. Actually, tune in tomorrow for the Talking Dead podcast.
Yes, Talking Decay.